I was always wondering what, as a massage therapist for your clients, when you're getting ready to have that appointment with them, what steps would you like them to take beforehand, and then what steps would you like them to take afterwards? Like,
so a lot of suggestions that I have with a lot of my clients is before going into a session, I always recommend obviously hydrate.
Definitely drink water. I think everybody's going to say this.
Number one, drink a lot of water.
More water. You can never drink enough water.
I mean, you hear hydrate all the time.
You know, the body needs water. It makes receiving the massage easier, giving the massage easier.
Drink a lot of water, period, in your life. Water's free.
Check your urine color, you know. I don't know if I could say pee, but check your pee. Okay.
Water is really important because our cells are constantly bringing in and out water, and when you push on the body, it flushes the water out of the cells. So you're going to want to be drinking a lot of water so that your body, it doesn't reabsorb the toxins that it flushes out.
It can change your life. And I'm not talking about sipping a couple 16-ounce glasses the entire day. I'm really talking about really drinking water and flushing.
Make sure it's in that clearer range. A little bit of yellow is fine, but check that. Check your skin if it bounces back. That's another way to know that you're hydrated.
If you ever have, if you get a stiff neck, or all of a sudden you get a spasm, or just something really just comes on and it's like, wow, I don't know where that came from. Guaranteed, if you drink 3 or 4 tall glasses of water, you will start to feel something change there. It's almost always dehydration, especially in Florida. It's our number one reason for the emergency room here.
Especially when we live in Florida.
If you have a headache and you normally don't, or if you've had, a few extra drinks, knocked them back the night before, consider, do your own research, see if a little squeeze of lemon, pinch of sea salt might help you, things like that.
I always suggest, grounding yourself, whether that means you make sure that you wake up in the morning and you go for a run, you sit and meditate, you have lunch with a loved one. Getting yourself really mentally prepared for the massage, I think, is also very ideal for the client and for the therapist. I think that coming into and before getting on the table, just again, trusting me as well, because we have a relationship, so trust is very, very important throughout the process as well.
I would also say to be as open and honest with your therapist as you are comfortable with. We're here to help you, not judge you, so just tell us everything so that we can do the best job that we know how to do.
Rest, downtime, and just, you got to be real aware of your nutrition. Are you putting a lot of processed foods in your system? Are you resting? Are you sleeping? Are you getting sleep? Those are some of the main things: nutrition, hydration, and rest.
Get some food in your belly too. I always advise people, boost up that nutrition too, because for me personally, I know that I always feel better after I eat well after a massage. So
Yeah, check out just some fresh produce, but don't do anything crazy that if it already works for you, then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you need to come on an empty stomach versus somebody else that can eat, don't just go change it up. Just go with what your body is comfortable with.
Also, don't work out after your massage. Let your muscles rest and recover so that you don't tense them back up. And also, they're not going to be able to perform as well after a massage anyway, because they are so relaxed. So just skip the workout for the day.
Well, it's very important to be invested in your own self-care. And so what I mean by that is, and I try really hard to do a good job with my clients on this, to teach them how to do these things properly. Stretching every single day.
Do a little foam rolling, stretching, just so, I mean, we're still gonna give you, we're gonna get in there. Of course, we're gonna give you whatever your body needs, but you know, if we don't need to work on that spot as much, then it'll give us more of an opportunity to work on something else that we may have not gotten to if it was too tight, you know, in the other spot.
Stretching every single day in between your sessions is vital and important to helping you reduce pain, increasing range of motion, and limiting, having those limitations of range of motion that you might currently have.
One of the other things that I would advise anyone to do in between massage sessions is to stretch. To stretch all of the areas, like if your shoulder hurts, stretch your arms, stretch your pecs, stretch your back, stretch twisting, stretch up, stretch all around.
If your therapist gives you stretches, try to do the stretches. Write them down, take a picture. We're giving them to you because we think they're going to help you, and if you want to have the most prolonged results, the stretching and the exercises that we give you will help you achieve that.
Also, targeted exercise. So there are certain exercises that will help open up the shoulders. Many people have naturally rounded shoulders, and it's caving in. They have lower back problems. If you strengthen the proper muscles, you'll create the stability in the joint and allow it to work the way it's supposed to. As a matter of fact, 3 days a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I conduct a live session on Facebook in which I help guide people through the stretches and exercises that commonly most people need to do every day. So if you can go back and look at it on Facebook now and play the ones I've done in the past, you'll notice that they kind of are a little bit repetitive, but that's on purpose, and that repetition will pay off and work.